Hope please practicing. So, maybe next middle of the week we are engaging for one mock interview regarding for the inventory transactions. So please go through for the practices. Okay. So listening is not only for the good practice. So go through for that because you can see a lot of setups are coming from the every transaction. Okay. Now, in the previous session, we had a discussion regarding for the inter-org transfer, in-transit and direct transfer. In transit, nothing but first we received the material, then we can put away the material in our sub-inventory. Direct means directly the material is delivered in our warehouse, right? So similar as same like that sub-inventory transfer, how material is transferred from one sub-inventory to another sub-inventory within the organization without documentation. With the documentation, we have a movement request. Even movement request also we are discussed. You can see here, movement request, right? Here, movement request, last session. Okay, so this also transfer the material from one sub-inventory to another sub-inventory, but with the documentation. You can see here, with the documentation. That is the major difference between the sub-inventory transfer and movement request. In same way, between the two inventory organizations, without documentation, we can transfer the material from inter-org transfer. If with the documentation business is asking, we need a with the documentation, then we have a solution called transfer order. Transfer order. What is transfer order? The material, you can see, transfer the material, same definition only. Transfer the material from one inventory to another inventory within the same business unit, with the documentation, with documents. Right. Why with the documents? So blindly I cannot transfer my material from my Bangalore organization to Hyderabad, from Hyderabad to Bangalore. No. Right. So we must have a document before going to transfer the material. Okay. So what are the setups we need to require for this? So yesterday we already performed. Okay. Again, I will show you. Don't worry about that. First, let's go one by one setups. Okay, one by one setups. So what are the setups? The must setup is a create item with association of both inventory organization. Association of both inventory organizations. Both inventory orgs and need to enable transferable flag is yes. Transferable flag is yes. So this is the first setup. Okay. So after this, we already know about manage inter-org parameters. So everything. Then I am going to manage shipping parameters. Same setups, which is coming from the manage receiving parameters. Then manage inter-org parameters. Why these parameters are required? Providing the relation between the two inventory organizations. After that, we need a manage pick wave release rules. I'll tell you what is this pick wave release rules. Then after that, create miscellaneous transaction in which org level we need to create a miscellaneous transaction for on-hand quantity. Whatever the org is shipping the material to another org, in that org level, you need to create a miscellaneous transaction that we call as a receipts. Okay. in source arc, in source arc. That then the final is create a, this is a primary setups. So already we have a enables. Now the material is moving from Bangalore org to Hyderabad org. Hyderabad org. Let's see. So if business is asking, I'm moving the material or I'm transferring the material from Bangalore organization to Hyderabad organization with documentation. So then the solution is transfer order. Transfer order. Let's create one by one. Okay, one by one setups. So how we can do, how to create item, you already know it, right? Let's log in with our user. Who is our user? SCM inventory user, right? SCM inventory user. So this is the last transaction from inventory management. Okay. The next level, we have another setups. We will see for that. Today is the last transaction. This transfer order is the last transaction. So go to the product management. Let's create a item. So now I am going to create. So previously we have Apollo tires, right? If you want to see that, you can see that. We can use the same product, no problem. Let's just verify it. This item's transferable flag is yes or not. Already all setups are completed yesterday itself. It's yesterday only we are completed all the setups. Let's go to manage items. Just want to see Apollo tires. This is Apollo tires, right? We created Apollo tires. Apollo tires. See, this org is associated both inventory organizations. If you want to see more columns, I think only few columns are there. Okay, just open this. If you open this org is associated both inventory organizations. You can see. So one is for Bangalore, one is for high-tech city. It must be associated. Then only you can transfer the material. If item is not configured in the specific inventory org, you cannot transfer that. Okay, then go to the specifications. Under specification level, from the inventory, you can see transaction enabled is yes. Okay, that is the one thing. Transactions are enabled is one thing. And if you go to the sales and order management, internal transferable is also be yes. Internal transferable is yes, and transfer orders enabled is also yes. These two flags needs to be verified. If both are yes, then only you can transfer the material from one inventory org to another inventory org. Even internal transferable is not be yes, that's fine, but transfer orders enabled is yes. Yes. Okay, then the system is understanding, oh, this item is transfer from one inventory to another inventory. The eligibility is there. The eligibility is there. System is understanding that. Okay, just verified. This will be applicable from inventory also. Just for the inventory specifications. Some controls will be controlled at item. Now you can see this will be transfer order enabled is no. Right. So go to the association, click on this. Okay. So go to the specifications, sales and order management. Here it is yes, right? Just save this. So it is automatically reflected into the org levels also. Transaction enabled. Maybe we cannot change this. Transfer orders enabled is no. So internal transferable needs to be checked. Okay. When the internal transferable is yes, then the system is understanding it is a transfer order enabled. Okay. Now save and close. So if you want to create item, same specifications, you need to check over before going to the save and close. Okay. So the first item setups are completed. What is the next? Shipping parameters and receiving parameters. So already know it. Okay. We already know it. So go to the setup and maintenance. Shipping parameters are required for the shipping organization. Receiving parameters are required for the receiving organization. Okay. So what is the shipping organization now? Bangalore organization. Just select Apollo Bangalore organization. Already we are setting the shipping parameters. You can see all the shipping parameters are set up yesterday itself. Save and close. And the receiving parameters for receiving organization. Okay. What is the receiving organization? Hyderabad. Hyderabad. High tech. Okay. So what is the shipping parameters and receiving parameter? Just now, just understanding purpose, you need to receiving parameters are for receiving related controls and shipping parameters are shipping related controls. Just understanding in such a scenario, I'll be explaining one more session is there on this. And the next level, so Bangalore to Hyderabad, then the next inter-org parameters. Next, we can see that inter-org parameters. So from the inventory management, we have a setup called inter-org parameters. Why inter-org parameters are required? We are providing the relation between the Hyderabad, Bangalore to Hyderabad. What is the from organization right now? Apollo Bangalore.
Bangalore.
Yes, select this. Then, which is the receiving organization? Hyderabad. Okay, Apollo High Tech. Then you can see here, if it is a transfer order, you must enable the checkbox. Then only system is understanding this inter-org parameters are specifically associated for transfer order related transaction. If you enable this, then only the system is created a transfer order. Otherwise, system is created only for a inter-org transfers. Okay. Then transfer type is either direct or in transit. You can choose anything. If it is in transit, receipt routing is coming into the picture. Okay. Here I'm selecting standard. Let's see understanding for this. So this is only setup for transfer order related. Okay. you must enable this. So what is the option? Enter our parameters. Okay. This is the one. Then next. So before this, before manage pick rules, we need a transport also. From Bangalore to Hyderabad, what transport it is eligible? Truck, train, airport, right? So for this, you need a manage transit times. Manage transit times are required. Okay, just click on this, save and close. Where is transit times? So here, carriers and transit times. So go to the manage transit times. From here, so the material is moving from Bangalore to Hyderabad. Now origin is Bangalore. Bangalore. If already there, no problem. System is not accepted. So internal location, destination. For which destination location? The material is transferred, Hyderabad. Okay. So now assign the shipping method. So what shipping method is associated? Yesterday, DHL here is associated for this, and transit times is 1 day, and this is the default location. Okay, DHL. Just verified that DHL is associated to this org or not for both organizations, where you can see this combination is already there. Okay, not required. Okay, from manage carriers, just go to here, search with DHL. Under DHL, our orgs are associated or not, just verified it. So Apollo Bangalore is there and Apollo Hyderabad is there. Okay. So by airport, the material is moving. Okay. Now save and close. This all about the transport related. Okay. So if transports, maximum transports are already available in the application level, you just associate your organization to transport. Why? Because see, shipping is not eligible, right? By ship Bangalore to Hyderabad, there is no any ship eligibility, right? So whatever the eligibility of transports for the particular location, that you need to associate first of all. Okay. Then after this, what is the next one? Manage pick wave release rules. I'll tell you what is pick wave release rules. Where it is there. So pick wave release rules. Manage pick wave release rules. What is pick wave release rules? Pick wave nothing but so whenever the material is requested from some other organization, right? So the source organization inventory people are entering into the warehouse and picking the material and packing the material and shipping the material. This is the things which is coming into the picture. So before going to shipping the material, they want to pick the material from the warehouse and they can pack the material and they can load the material in the truck load and they can ship the material. That is what the scenario, right? So for that, manage pick wave release rules are giving for a criteria. I'll show you. how it is working. Manage pick wave release rules. Click on this. For every organization, we need a pick wave release rules. So for example, 001, some seeded information, pick confirmation, right? So we have some release rules. You can see some of the options are there. Okay, just understand for first, I'll tell you. For example, if I want to create my organization, what is our organization? Apollo. So what is the shipping organization? Apollo Bangalore, right? So this is my pick release name, Apollo Bangalore. Okay. So whenever I'm using this Apollo Bangalore pick wave release rule, which organization is shipping the material to? Which organization is take care about the shipping? Which organization? Apollo Bangalore. Okay. So then system is understanding. Okay. Apollo Bangalore is shipping the material. Okay. So this is the first. And order type is not required. You need to select and randomly at the time of picking. So then other than this, we don't want to require to select anything. Okay, shipping related and those things don't need to require. And go to the options. Under these options, pick from sub inventory is also not required. And staging sub inventory, you can see here staging sub inventory is nothing but, okay. So whenever my material is picking from the stores and where I need to packing the material and weighting the material, that is called staging material. So for this, we need to create one staging sub inventory. I'll show you how to create staging sub inventory. Same like how we created a what is that sub inventory. Same way we can create. Up to now, you just selected a stores. I'll tell you how to create staging sub inventory. Just click on save and close. Now you can see Apollo Bangalore pick wave release rule is created. Okay, so before that, I just want to create one sub inventory. Why? Because previously we are not defined. Manage sub inventory. Staging sub inventory, nothing but. So the material now you can see we have only for this from the high-tech city level and Bangalore level also. We have only 2 in the Bangalore. Just click on one more. Click on this is the staging sub inventory. Okay. Now staging sub inventory is created. Now, so which setup level you want to change this sub inventory? Where is that pick wave release rules? Again, search pick wave release rule level. Okay, go to the pick wave release rules. And where is our Apollo? Just search. Okay, under this click on. Now you can staging sub inventories, staging. Okay, staging. So that's all. No need to select anything. Okay, just select this and auto pick confirmation. I'll show you up to now. Don't select this. Okay, we will manually do it for the auto pick confirmations. Save and close. Okay, click on done. Now, so all the things are completed perfectly. So create a miscellaneous transaction if on-hand quantity is not available. Here you can see if on-hand quantity is not, okay, then you can create miscellaneous receipt. Just before going to that, just check whether the Bangalore which organization is shipping the material? Bangalore, right? Let's verify that Bangalore org level, we have a material or not. Go to the inventory management. Under this, Bangalore org only, right? Yeah, select. So what is our item? Apollo. So we have a sufficient quantity, 30 quantity is there. Okay, no need to create. So I am requested for 10 quantity. So now let's tell me from your side. Let's start the execution process. How to create transfer order. Let's start with that. Now tell me, so which org to which org the material is moving as for our discussion?
From Bangalore to Hyderabad.
From Bangalore to Hyderabad. Now, who need to requested the material? Which org is requested the material?
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad is the requested material. First, before going to create a transfer order, we need a supply request from the Hyderabad. That is what? Create supply request. Create supply request. Without supply request, why the Bangalore is shipping the material to Hyderabad? First, we need to create application level supply request. Right? How to create a supply request, I will show you. This is Bangalore org, right? Let's select Hyderabad, Apollo High-Tech. Now, Apollo High-Tech org is requested the material. How they are requested the material, I'll tell you. Transfer order creation is a multiple process. I'll tell you. First, you need to follow this process. Then I'll tell you how many processes are there. Which item is requested? Apollo tires. Just search. Basically, Apollo High-Tech, there is a on-hand quantity. There is a on-hand quantity. Right? Even on-hand quantity is there. They need a 10 quantity for another request. Okay. How to create supply request? Select this line. Go to the actions and click on request transfer order. Click on request transfer order. This is the first step. Right. So what is the quantity? 10 quantity we are requested. See, destination org is Apollo High-Tech inventory org is requested the material. Okay. Now we don't know supply source, where we can select the supply source. First, you need to select the requested material delivery date. Tomorrow I need emergency and click on supply details. And what is the destination? Stores. Right. Now you need to select. From which org you are requested. From which org you are requested. Bangalore org. Right. Then search with Apollo. Bangalore. Apollo. Bangalore. How it is coming? Based on the inter-org parameters. Please follow that. Based on, so we are giving here transfer order required, right? From organization is Bangalore, to organization is Hyderabad High-Tech, Apollo High-Tech, right? Select this. Source sub-inventory is not required. We don't know, right? Our Hyderabad people don't know Bangalore level, which sub-inventory level the material is there. Just leave it. Okay, click on that. Next, if it is a project related, you can select the project related things. So now you are giving a supply details to here. After that, just submit it. You can see supply request reference number is generated. First document is supply request reference number is generated. Once you submit it, you will get same number from your screen level. You can see first supply request is generated. Okay, submit. Now supply request is generated. Where I can see the transfer order is created or not. Where we want to see that, I'll show you. Go to the supply chain orchestration. You can see here supply chain orchestration. Oh, this is connected to Redwood Pitch. 1 minute. Supply chain orchestration. Click on that. I'll tell you what is the supply chain orchestration. So under this supply chain orchestration, go to the exceptions. Maybe our line is on their exceptions. Let's verify it. Here, from supply chain orchestration level also, we can create supply request. If you click on the task list, we have one task called supply request. Create supply request. I'll show you. Okay. Now you can see Apollo Tires is there in the exception lines. Exception lines. Why it is there in the exception lines? In the exception message, you can see that the system is expected process supply chain orchestration interface schedule program. Why? Because this line is tracking on the interface tables. Why? Because just now we created this setup, right? So system is not able to get the data from the interface tables. So by running this program, system is understanding, oh, so and so record, I need to pick the record from the tables and processing the next level. By this program, system is understanding. Okay, this is not mandatory for every time. So on the first time, we need to run this program. Process supply chain orchestration interface schedule program. So what is the batch number? You can copy the batch number. This is the batch number. Okay. This is the batch number. Why this batch number is required, I'll tell you. Okay. This is the same batch number. Here, go to supply chain orchestration dashboard. Okay. Then supply exceptions. If line is there on the exception. Okay. Then copy the batch number and schedule program number. Program name. What is the name of the schedule program name? So what is the program name? If you see the exception level, process supply chain orchestration interface schedule. Right, copy this. Paste over here. So this is not mandatory for every time. So once we run this program, the system is remove the exception lines from here. Right. Okay, let's go to schedule program. How we can run? Yesterday, from the pick movement request level, we are running one schedule programs, right? In the same way, we need to run the schedule program. Schedule programs are nothing but, I'll tell you, okay, very clear subject is there, schedule program. Just now on time being, you can go forward with schedule programs. So on this topic, if I am explaining too much on this, we are unable to execute end-to-end flow of the transfer order. Okay, what is the program name? Process. Copy that. Process supply chain orchestration interface. Right. You can see interface records. Now, here supply request system is inventory management. Organization is not mandatory. So you can select batch number. Right. And two batch number also same. And submit. Now, system is releasing the lines from interface tables to base tables. Once this program is completed, then see, you are created some data. What is the data? You can see from last 1 week onwards, we are created a lot of data. Where this data is storing into the application level. In which tables? The backend where it is there. See, for example, you are storing some information in your WhatsApp. Okay. So when you are lost your phone, And if you activated some other number, same number in another phone, you are getting all the data. How it is possible?
Backup.
So backup, where backup? Which backup? The backup
No, Gmail,
is
Gmail
software.
Cloud.
Yeah, software level consultants cannot be call it as a backup. It will be there in the storages, cloud storages, right? So this Oracle application is a cloud application. So for example, your mail ID, if you have activated for your mail ID from other laptop, all the emails are coming in same in the login laptop. How it is coming? By Google Cloud, they are storing with your IP numbers. They are storing in the separate tables. And once you log in that, all the data is coming from the different tables and coming into the front of the application. Right? Somewhere we can store it, right? So that is what the cloud platform. Okay. So in application also, this will be storing somewhere, whatever setups were performed. Okay. Sometimes it cannot be reflected immediately. In such a scenario, we need to run some schedule programs to bring the data from different tables and storages and in the cloud level where the data is there, we need to pull the data and getting the data in the front-end application. This is called front-end application. Okay. Now, so this program is completed. Just go to the supply chain orchestration. Now you can see only 4 lines are there. Under exception, only 4 lines. Where is our line? So where is our line? Our line will be supply lines overview level. It is there. Now you can see Apollo tires are there. If you click on this, there is a supply order number is generated here. Okay. So line status is not started yet. And click on the supply order number. This is the parent line number. 1.1 parent line number. So this is the child line number. Okay. Now you can see requested quantity is this. And the org is from Bangalore to high tech. The material is moving right now. Okay. Transfer order is not created. You can see orchestration line details, execution document, buy, make, transfer order on hand quantity. Okay. This is buy means whenever we are purchasing any material from some other purpose, then the buy related, transaction related documents are generated over here. Now it is a transfer, right? Just click on the transfer. Okay. Click on line and refresh it. Now you can see transfer order is created. Where is the document? This is the document. Transfer order is created. This is the transfer order document number. Okay. Then, after running this program, same. First time I'm giving the navigation like this. Go to supply orchestration dashboard. And here you need to click on supply overview lines. Right? Supply overview lines. That is what the same, right? Yeah. Now, if you click on this, you can see transfer order document. See, this is the transfer order. Okay. So up to now, shipments are not happening, right? Now, which org responsibility now? Transfer order is created. Which organization responsibility? Now, Bangalore organization responsibility to pick the material on behalf of this transfer order and shipping the material to Hyderabad inventory. Let's click on the inventory management. So this is Apollo High Tech. How much quantity is there? Apollo High Tech level 90 quantity, 95 quantity is there. Now 10 quantity additionally it is coming. Let's see. Total 105 is there. Okay. Just log in with Apollo Bangalore. Now Bangalore responsibility is shipping the material, right? Just see. You can see here. Awaiting pick release. Awaiting for pick release. The line is awaiting for pick release on the shipment lines level. Okay, if you want to click over here and you can process it. Otherwise, go to here and pick the material. Under picks task level. Then create a pick view. Click on create a pick view. Once you click on the create a pick view, we are created a release rule. What is our release rule? Apollo Bangalore pick wave release rule is created, right? So for that, we need to create a pick wave release rule. Just click on that and search what is our Apollo pick release rule. So based on this, some controls are coming into the release rule level. Automatically, the pick wave created successfully. Okay. So what is our order? Transfer order. What is the transfer order number? Transfer order number. So we have a transfer order number, right? Oh, we are not copied. Okay. Such scenarios. Just see, a lot of things are there. Transfer order. Or is there source order, shipment, customer? Just check org. I'm just checking. I'm forget to copy the transfer order number. This is the transfer order number. Okay. Or else you can search. So customer is who is created transaction. He is a customer. And show more level. You cannot enter anything. Just go to directly click on release now. Once you click on the release now, system is showing one message. How many lines are releasing right now? Okay, you can see system is showing one line and shipment also created for one line. Then only that means it is successfully picking the material. Pick wave is nothing but pick wave is nothing but see before going to entering into warehouse. I am the inventory manager. You are the employee. So you want to if you want to enter warehouse, you must have some document, right? Why you are entering into the warehouse. So what item you want to pick? You need some document, right? This pick wave document is something like before going to picking the material, this document is must. Okay. So here you can see picks are open. That means the material is picking. The picking person or picking agent or inventory manager or shipping person is picking the material. Right. Once picking the material, at the time of exit, it must be confirmed the material is picked or not, right? It must be confirmed at the time of exit. Otherwise, how system know that? So for that, what we need to do is, okay, just open this. Okay, here, create pick wave. Okay, create pick wave. What is the pick wave number? Just go to here, open the pick wave, or else, Not, then go to the task list. Go to the task list. So I think application is very slow. Okay, this is the pick slip number. Okay, pick slip number. Where is the pick wave number? I'll show you. So this is the pick wave number. Okay, pick wave number. And once pick wave is created, then pick slip number also created. Okay, copy the pick slip number. See how many documents are generated. That is what the transfer order. Okay, where is the pick slip number? This is the pick slip number. 223541. 223541. Right. This is the pick slip number. Pick slip means the person is getting the material from the so and so location. Okay. Now you just click on here. Click on ready to confirm how much quantity you are picking. Just click on this. Okay. Click on this. From which sub inventory you are picking the material? Store sub inventory. Click on here and confirm and close. You can do your activity from here, or else you just cancel this. See, I am clicking here and doing the confirmation. If you need, then go to confirm pick slip also. Here also you can do it. What is the pick slip number? This is the pick slip number. This is not a pick slip number. 223541. Search. So it will take some time. See, basically this pick slip confirmation is automatically confirmed, but we are disabling the pick release rule level. We are disable that checkbox. That is the reason pick confirmation is not automatically confirmed. Just open this pick slip and click on the ready to confirm. How much quantity? 10 quantity, right? So you can also partially shipping. I have only 5 quantity. You can also partially shipping the material. Okay, click on confirm and close. Now, picking, confirmation, everything is completed. Everything is completed. Now the material on staging sub inventory. Now the material is on staging sub inventory. Let's see. Let's see. So what is the next process? Can you assume that? So picking is completed.
Shipping.
Yes, obviously. Picking and putting the material in within the organization, it is not meaningful, right? Then the shipping process will be coming into the picture. See, up to now, how many documents? One is for supply request is generated. One is for transfer order is created. One is for, I'll just remove this. One is for pick wave created. Pick slip number is created. Next, the shipment number. So the next level is, now you can see confirmed today. You can see awaiting for ship. Now the shipping lines are awaiting for shipping. Previously, it is awaiting for pick confirmation. Now it is awaiting for ship confirmation. Okay. So shipment related, you need to go for shipment task and click on manage shipments. Manage shipments. So what is our shipment number? If you don't know the shipment number, okay, search, just search. We already have an organization, right? Just search. So shipment number is basically populated on the confirmation of, you can see this is the shipment number. Okay, shipment number. So go to the manage shipments, right? This is the one. Okay. Now, so select this, how much quantity you are shipping. Confirm once again, shipment quantity, right? So I don't want to enter anything directly. I am now shipment status is open status. Once ship confirmation is completed, then automatically the material is shipping from Bangalore to Hyderabad. A shipment method is, okay, shipment method we need to select DHL 8. Okay, confirm. Now, by using this shipment method, I'm shipping the material. Bangalore inventory is shipping the material. That's it. Now, if you want to see what is the, now you can see shipment lines level, nothing is there. Already material is shipped. Material is shipped. If you want to verify the on-hand quantity from the Bangalore organization, previously how much it is there? Previously it is 35. Previously I think 40 or something is there, right? Stores level. Stores level we have a 30 quantity previously. Now it is in 20 quantity. Right. Now let's go. So what is the next level? Anybody is guess? What is the next level? See, shipment is completed from the Bangalore organization. What is the next level?
Transport.
Receive the expected shipment. Expected shipment. Now, now which org is next level duty? Apollo high-tech org is the next receiving process will be coming. Okay, go to the Apollo high-tech and you can see the receiving lines level. We don't have anything. Okay, go to here, manage item quantities first. Click on Apollo types. See receiving on inbound. Okay, now the material is there in the inbound. You can see here 10 quantity is there inbound. 10 quantity. Inbound is nothing but the material is there in, okay, outside of my gate organization. Now I want to receive first. Okay, now I want to receive first. Okay, so before going to that, stores level, how much quantity? 34 is there. 34 is there, right? Once I receive the material in my stores organization, automatically the 44 quantity will be coming into the picture. Now you can see, first we need to receive the material. How to receive the material? Go to here, go to the receipts and click on receive expected shipment. Receive expected shipment. Okay, so what is our search? Transfer order, right? Search with transfer order. You can search with item also, no problem. Volatile. If you don't know transfer order, search with transfer order. Now you can see, first we need to receive the material. Click on receive. How much quantity? 10 quantity, right? So 10 quantity, we are receiving the material in the destination of receiving location. Destination of receiving location. If you want to override directly, you can receive the material inventory, that's fine. Okay, if you want to receive the material from first security point, then you need to click on the destination type as a receiving and click on create receipt. Okay, click on create receipt. Directly submit. So once you submit it, the receipt number is generated. This is the 201 is the receipt number. 201 receipt number. Next, you received the material in receiving location. Okay, receiving location. Let's see where is the material is there. You can go and click on inventory management. Now the item is there from inbound to receiving location. Click on that. Now you can see from inbound to receiving the material is there. Now what is the next level? From receiving to on hand, we need to transfer the material. From receiving to on hand. See, the material is there in the security point. security point, right? So putting the security point, it is not be a meaningful on-hand quantity, right? Organizational meaningful on-hand quantity. What is the meaningful quantity? When the security point to or receiving point to storage, when it is coming, then only it is a meaningful on-hand quantity. The system is calculated that it is a on-hand quantity, right? Now let's go here and go to the receipts again. You need to put away the material. You need to put away material from receiving location to receiving deliveries. This is all about Redwood. Okay, now what you need to do is go to the dashboard. You can see here.
Is it goods receipt? GRN.
No, this is not a GRN. GRN
Okay.
is basically comes by the supplier.
Okay.
Okay, this is transfer order. We don't want to be a GRN on this.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can see here receipt line level put away process. Now the lines are awaiting for put away. Just click on that. Now you can see, select this line, click on put away. Put away means from receiving location to on hand location. Just click on put away. Now you can see the destination type is automatically changed. If you want to put again receiving, system is not accepted. Why? Because already receiving process is completed. Now your destination type is inventory. If it is destination type is inventory, sub inventory is automatically stores or comes into the picture, right? Then the location is this and receipt is this and submit. Once you submitted, automatically the material is from receiving location to on-hand quantity, stores level, the material is moving. Now you can see there is no any receipt lines, right? Go to the inventory, click on manage item quantity, click on Apollo tires, search. Okay, sorry, I want to show you receiving also, right? Now you can see there is no receiving. Previously 34 is there, right now 44 is there. From inbound to receiving, receiving to on-hand quantity. Okay, if you want to see that complete transaction, where we can see this complete transaction, go to the review completed transaction and search. So from here, you will get a complete document details. If you click on the transaction, now you can see the complete details of the document. How many documents are there? This is the receipt number. This is the shipment number, right? This is the transfer order number 144,733, right? 144, where is that? 144, where it is the source line number. Yeah, 141046 is the transfer order number. Then here transfer transaction number. This is the transfer set number. This is all about the documents where the technical team is mapping all these documents and putting the documents list over in the transaction level. If client is asking, I need a complete transactional report, so they can map from here. Okay, one by one.
Giri, where can we see the mode of transport by road or
Yeah,
by?
here you can see, right? The mode of transport is not there here. Show you. Transaction shipment is this. This is the shipment number, right?
Yeah.
So if you copy the shipment number, you can see that here it is not recorded in the document level. If you go to shipments, manage shipments, I think this is not a org, right? So here it is not recorded. So what is the shipping organization?
Back.
Bangalore. Go to the manage shipments. Here you can see shipment method, DHL.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the document level, it is just recorded, not for complete. The document is recorded for the document numbering. Based on the document numbering, If client is asking, I need a report level for the what is the type of shipment method, then the technical team is pulling the data from the shipment and they can put the data in the reports level. Okay. That's a report generating time. At the time of you can also providing a lot of functional inputs as a functional consultant. That's the one duty from the functional consultant. If technical team is asking where I want to see the shipment, where I want to see the receipt, where I want to see the on-hand quantity, where I want to see the inbound quantity. So as a functional consultant, you need to show what is the navigation of that. Then they can map the navigations and finding the data and pulling the data from the tables and getting the reports. Right, that is what the next functionality. Okay, that's a technical team, how you need to coordinate with them. Technical team cannot participate in the meetings also. Only functional team is always be following the meetings and discussions and everything from the supply chain management. Please remind this. Okay, why I am always be asking to practice over this and discussion of your queries. Why? Because functional consultant is more be talkative with the business. So we need a proper communication also. Simple communication, not required for literature communication. Simple language, that's all. Right. So this is what a complete end-to-end transfer order. Now I want to show you creation of transfer methods, creation of transfer methods, transfer order methods. Just a minute of topic. Right. One is for create supply request from, so I'll tell you, from manage item quantity page. Right. So right now we are created supply request from the manage item quantity page, right? Then create supply request. One is from supply orchestration, supply order orchestration, supply chain orchestration, sorry, supply chain orchestration page level. I'll show you where it is. Then create supply request. One is from APDI, file-based data import. One is from API. Okay. So one is from back order, back to back order. This is order management, back to back order. One is from drop ship. Right. These all are the ways to create transfer order. How many ways are there? Around 6 ways are there. By API, if any integrations are there, you can create integrations by API, file-based data import, back-to-back orders. Okay, this will be coming into the order management. Just follow for this. Okay, supply orchestration level also we have this. Right. If you go to supply orchestration, 1 minute, I'll show you. So this is only the showing part. Supply orchestration level, if you click on this, go to the task list. Here, new supply request. If you click on that new supply request, you can create a transfer order request. Okay. So this is connected to the Redwood page. Directly here also, same page is coming over here. And you can select what is your item. And you can, now you can see transfer type, inventory. Right. You need to select what is your item. Apollo tires. It will be coming. So Redwood is just streamlining. Don't much practicing on this. Why? Because the data is not pulling correctly sometimes. So we can create supply request from here also. Right. There is a 6 ways to create. If any interviewer is asking what are the ways to create a supply request, you need to tell about that. Then you feel that, oh, this person have a real-time good knowledge. Okay. That's all.